Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm still on my tour here of the Algarve in Portugal, and this is Lagos Cemetery, which is very beautiful. Has those beautiful overhead tombs, and this is the area. Now I'm not quite sure because in some of these it looks like they're small coffins, but I actually think that they are urns they used to use back in the day to put ashes in there, as we can see in this one. I actually thought it was a small child's coffin, but we can see a picture of a man on it. So these would be urns that look like miniature coffins in there. Francesco Jose, who died in 1982. Looks like he was a sailor. And inside here we have another sailor. So I think actually, yeah, those are small urns made of wood to put ashes in there. This is Jose Barlinia inside. They are beautifully made, the designs on them. You can see the pictures of the old pictures of the couple there on that. So maybe the two of them are in there together as they were cremated. And strangely enough, they're opened. Some of them are opened. Look at that. That is crazy. Just left opened. Look at that. So that's one side. And I'll just take you across. So as you enter the cemetery here in Lagos, I think you have the cremains on either side. So these are the above ground vaults that we see here. This one is really beautiful. It's like a miniature house. We can see the tiled roof, the green door on it. Really nice. And it even has its own little window. Look at that. So there's a guy walking around there, and I think he's part of the cemetery staff here, and he's kind of looking at me strangely enough. So I'm not sure how this video is going to go, but I'll try and show whatever I can. Um, Yao Gomez is the name on this, 1877. A really nice headstone there. Beautiful. Mausoleums. I'll try and show this one to you here, guys. Um, just beautiful coffins in here, look at that. All flowers in there. Really beautiful. Wow. And you can see the old photos in there again. So there's a couple of people buried in there, family members. This has like lion's feet. Beautiful design on it. And I think it's 1864. 1864 is the date. But look at the route iron ones. We've seen these a lot in Ireland, but I don't think they're as nice as this. Okay, guys, so I was just speaking to the caretaker in the cemetery, and turns out he's actually a very nice guy. I explained about what I do, the history, documenting history. So this cemetery is over 200 years old, and they take good care of it. Now this one, you can see right in here as well. The coffin is just there. You could actually put your hand in there and touch that coffin. And they all have that tarp, kind of tarp over it, just there. Then some of them have this kind of frosted glass, so you can't really see in there. But there's lots more to see as we take a walk up this direction. Another family here, the Silva family. And we see more coffins there. A really old photograph. Look at that. Very nice to see. So he was telling me that in there you could have 4 on one side and 4 coffins on the other side. So maybe 8 family members in there all together. Some more in there. And sometimes it's kind of hard to see in there, so I'm doing the best I can to get a good view. You can see the coffins all there. 1890 is the date on this. So I'm not even going to try and make an effort to pronounce some of those names, because Antonio Pereira, it looks like he was the general. So maybe he was a general, I don't know. And that's a vault we can see underneath. Wow. Very elaborate looking coffins. Like, I mean, they have a special design on them there. The handles, there's artwork on the side of it there. Looks like flowers. It was all done by a chisel, maybe. And just in there, we can see as well. Wow, look at this. This one has a big angel at the top. So they all have their little altars. And then here we have the Jacigo de Familia 1878. And how beautiful is this with those angel cherubs? There's one each side. And the curtain on this is actually blowing inside, so there's a hole somewhere there, I don't know where. Right, so we continue on and look at some more of these vaults. Now this one has a boat over there. And this one we can see has a big strap around it to support it, because the front part here is actually falling out. And if we look in straight across there, you might just see a coffin inside. So those coffins are actually falling out. So this strap is keeping all this area supported. Otherwise, all that would fall out on the walkway. (1926), I can see a date in there. Another really nice one. Look at that. Angels. And the old door. I wonder, do the family still have the key for this one? Because I'm sure this is early 1800s. If there's any families still around at all. This is Jose Palhina Portimao. So Portimao is not far from here. So unless that's the person that made the vault, I'm not sure. So just everywhere you look here, they're all just visible coffins. Beautiful statues. Someone is looking after this one, family. We can see fresh flowers on it. Francisco Afonso. Very nice. Right, so we're in another section just here, and this one looks like, to me, look at that. You can look right in there, and the door is open on this one. Wow, look at that, all coffins. So they're lead. The lead coffin is inside. Look at that. Another old coffin just there. So it looks like they're using this as a store. Oh, the smell is not good in there. Whew. Oh, that is bad, guys. Oh, that's not good. You smell it there. Oh my God. I don't know what is going on in there, but the smell is terrible. And then we see all other ones here that are in very good condition. Now, when I say there's a smell in there, it could be that there's cats roaming around this cemetery as well, and sometimes cats will go in there and do their business, as they say, and the smell would be in there. And we'll get back to those vaults. Until then, I just want to show you one that caught my eye here. Little children, it's so sad to see. Look at that. Little girl, and maybe a little boy in that. Beautiful cemetery, though. And in that area there, it looks like we have some kind of memorial to the people in the war. Combat, it says. So I think this section here actually is dedicated to people who were in the military. I see a Captain Augusto there who died in 2019. So you can kind of just see there's a coffin on the right and one to the left. But if I zoom in and show you the old photograph of the girl, just there, she actually looks like Judy Garland, the actress. So there they are. They're really beautiful. The structure of them. And inside here, if this will focus, we have a beautiful picture there of a woman. Look at that. A beautiful lady. It's in a big picture frame. And it looks like down below that then it's like her Holy Communion. And the coffins are there on the right. But down the bottom of there, I don't know if you can see that, they look like to me like rat droppings. So I'm wondering, is there rats getting in there and leaving poo, I suppose, there inside those vaults, the rats. Could that be a smell? I don't know. Let me know what you think. We have a young guy here, a handsome looking man, died in 1991. So these are all the ones with the windows in them, I call them. Some of them have spaces left, maybe somebody can purchase. Wow, look at these old photos. Don't you just love them? Amazing. And some of these people look like film stars. So that's the area there where people are, I'd say cremated, but then when I look into this one here, it actually looks like a full-size coffin in there. So I think it's 50-50. Some of them are people interred in there in a full-size coffin. Other people are put in there like, you know, their ashes are in there, urns. Right, guys, so I'm just going to show you a couple of the graves as well as the vaults I was shown. So on this one here it says, in loving memory of Alan Kenneth Busson, who died whilst on holiday on the 13th of September 1984, age 54. So a lot of these people probably could be from England or any part of the world on holidays, and it says he died there in the area. Annabella, who died in 1971, so she was 4 years old. And she was born in 1967. Look at that for a photo. Beautiful little girl. We have Angelina Martins, 1912 to 1970, and she's a lovely lantern on her grave and a beautiful photograph. 1940s looking, that old Hollywood style look. So those are there, the back of the vaults as we came in, the entrance to the cemetery where we're looking at. And just down along in this direction, there's an interesting looking one. Design on this grave, Alfredo Baptista. Look at that one. So kind of like in Paris as well, they have photographs on them. Belgium, they show photos on the grave, which is really nice. Nice thing to see. Unusual style to this grave here, a little roof on it. 1897 is the date on that one. Nassel, I think, is the name. Three photos there of the family members. Look at all that. And they're still in good condition, those photographs. I think the reason they look like this is because when there's a new burial here in the cemetery, I was speaking to the caretaker, really nice guy, didn't want to be on camera, which is understandable, and they take away the sides here, they dig the grave, they put a new burial in, and then they put all this back together again. So that is the reason why you would see that. This looks like a vault. So that is it here, guys, from Lagos Cemetery. Very, very interesting once again. And look at that avenue as you come in. Absolutely stunning. So I hope you enjoyed the walk around this one. And if you did, give that video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. And I will see you all on the next cemetery adventure.